My boyfriend has been going through my phone since at least the beginning of the pandemic, saw a text from a friend, and assumed I was cheating on him. This all came to light on Thursday and I'm still reeling on what to do here. At the start of the pandemic, my roommate had to move out and go back home. Rent was too high, so long story short, my boyfriend moved in with me. We are young, but we've been together for 2 years, and it just happened to work out that he needed a place to live and I had the space available. And things have been okay up until this past Thursday. Now, relevant but dumb, my best friend's contact name in my phone is Mr. Worldwide. A week ago, we were on Zoom and we started talking about Pitbull and somehow, our drunk brains both thought it would be a funny idea to change our contact names. I'm Mr. 305 in her phone. We didn't think anything of it, it was just a joke but we kept it because it made us laugh. On Thursday nights for the past 6 weeks, my boyfriend has been going to a golf league. After golfing, he hangs with the guys for a little while, has a few drinks, and then comes home. He's usually gone for a few hours. On my phone, I no longer have the passcode set. I'm working from home and I haven't been going out. In the beginning of quarantine, my fingerprint ID was being annoying and most of the time never recognized it, so I just shut it off altogether because it was annoying to type in the passcode. And I never thought anything of it. I never thought I needed to have one on my phone, when my boyfriend is the only one who lives with me. It wasn't a thought that crossed my mind. Mr. Worldwide texted me on Thursday afternoon saying, "Hear me out. While boyfriend is out tonight, we have a date night and drink, and complain about school and work." I had left my phone in the kitchen, and was in the living room working on some stuff, when he walked in saying we needed to talk about Mr. Worldwide, and asking me if I was cheating on him. It didn't click with me at first that he would have had to open my phone to be able to read it, but I grabbed my phone, read the message, laughed and then told him that Mr. Worldwide was best friend's contact name. A friend he's met several times before. He then accused me of lying to him about the name, and asking why it would matter if he was out while we were meeting and that if I was cheating, I needed to just admit it. And then it clicked as he was saying all of this. And I asked him how he even knew about the message, because I have it to just say I'm Sage from ____ and you slide the screen to see the message. He passed it off as he thought it was his phone that buzzed and that's why he opened it, but I called him out on it considering we have 2 different phones and not to mention phone cases. His is gray and mine is black and they're not even by the same manufacturer. He said I was changing the topic to avoid talking about it, and he didn't believe me that I wasn't cheating. I explained the whole drunk talking about Pitbull thing, and he again said he didn't believe me. I tried showing him messages that were clearly between friends, but he just pushed me away. Then he grabbed his stuff, said he needed to think, and left. He never came home that night, and I texted him asking where he was and I didn't get a reply until late Friday morning with him just saying, "Slept at a friend's house." Now, I had all night to think on this. And overthink because I'm good at that. And I put another passcode back on my phone. Random number generator so it isn't something sentimental he could guess. Looking back, there were times that I vaguely remember him saying or mentioning things to me, that I don't remember ever telling him. I just chalked it up to me being tired, and overworked and the stress of staying at home was getting to me. But a few months ago, we got into an argument about decor and how to integrate our stuff together. I didn't like something he wanted to put up, and I had texted my mom about it just to vent and complain, and said something like, if he wants to hang it, I'd rather him put it here rather than where he wants it and then we could just move the TV. But no. He wants it in the walkway. I never said this to him because I didn't want him to hang it at all, and because we said we would just take a break from decorating and deal with it tomorrow. And then the next day, without any prompting, he volunteered to move it to where I suggested to my mom and then said, and maybe we can just move the TV over a little? Or even just to the corner there. He didn't outright do everything word for word from the text, but he basically guided the thought pattern there. Then in the beginning of him moving in, once I shut the password off, I had been going back and forth with my sister because she was anxious about everything. I hadn't mentioned anything to him and he never really liked her, but he just randomly said something over dinner like, "How's your sister doing with the whole COVID thing? Probably anxious living at home, right?" And I know for certain now that I never told him that she moved back in with my parents. And there's other things that aren't big, but still. I don't remember telling him about these things, and yet he knew exactly the compromise I wanted. And he knew about my sister? He came home last night around 9. He barely texted me at all. He walked in, gave me a hug and then said, "I know you're mad, but I'm tired and I just want to go to bed. We can talk in the morning." And that was it. I was too shocked he actually said something and gave me a hug to even hug him back, nonetheless form words. Now he's in bed, and I'm here typing this because I'm furious and I don't know who to talk to about this. Obviously this is a big red flag. There's no way it isn't. This is a serious trust issue and I don't know if this is something we should work through, or if it's just something I need to break up with him over. Is this even something people talk through? I'm angry and I'm hurt, and this is some disgusting behavior on his end, but I still do love him, but this is a huge violation of trust. What do I do here? Serious trust issues. From what it sounds like, you never gave him a reason not to trust you. You should ask him where this stems from. Then tell him he either works through it, or you guys seriously need to reconsider the future of your relationship. It is for sure a hard convo to have, but it's just not fair to you, the way he acted. And it doesn't sound like he's going to apologize. Plus, when he finds out you've now put a passcode on, he's going to say that's proof of you hiding something. We need to talk about Mr. Worldwide. I'm sorry, but the thought of someone saying that in a serious tone, cracked me the frock up while I was reading this. I don't know, this is more than just a normal trust issue. He wasn't just checking your phone for messages with guys, he was reading conversations with your family. I don't know why, but that's even more messed up. Like he wasn't reading that just to check you aren't cheating, he was reading that for God knows what reason. You both need to have a serious, honest conversation and lay it all out on the table. I'd also be curious as to where the frick he was for 24 hours. Good luck, OP. Stay strong. Wow, this is seriously messed up. I think it shows a serious amount of insecurity on his part, that he felt he needed to go through your phone to basically understand you. I know you are angry and hurt, but talk to him, try to listen with compassion, and then explain to him what a big red flag this is for you. The Mr. Worldwide stuff is frocking hilarious. Is he not a fan of Pitbull? When he wakes up, just play the song Mr. Worldwide on a loop so he knows he's a frocking idiot. Please tell me that you responded to, "Hear me out. While boyfriend is out tonight, we have a date night and drink, and complain about school and work, with, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn." He sounds like he is projecting. He could have easily checked your story by dialing the number from his phone, but he didn't want to find out since he had what he wanted. Be careful. You guys need to talk about his trust issues. He needs help, you need to not feel like every aspect of your life is being watched and criticized. Girl. I would nope right out of that relationship. My last boyfriend would go through my phone, emails, social media, and anything else he could get his sneaky hands on. Then he'd try to serve me up a gotcha moment. He was horrifically insecure, and felt it was his right to go through my things, as couples should share everything and, you have full access to my things, so what are you hiding? His actions as a result of his delusions, thinking I was cheating, shook me to my core. I felt violated as frock. It made me feel sick to know he was betraying my trust by going behind my back like a thief, and stealing into my personal conversations and information. Realizing he believed the worst about me was gut-wrenching. Messed with my self-esteem. I now have to work through a lot of my own paranoias and overreactions, because I am traumatized after 5 years of consistently being treated like a lying cheat, because he was frocked up on the inside. It never got better, though he promised. He would go longer periods between incidents, but his insecurities always crept back in and my mental health paid the consequence. I share this as a cautionary tale. Insecurities will destroy your relationship.